I don't mind them making stuff for us. I get that you don't want all your bullets to be made in an enemy's territory.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. There should be some diversification. But clearly, like, we have a global supply line and a global way of doing things that's the smoothest, most efficient way already. And that's having China make our stuff in their factories. I just don't want to go back to some other way. I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. Well, we need some, like, the COVID stuff did show us, like, yeah, we can't be reliant on them in like times of crisis, because they're going to be like, oh, that's super fascinating. You need this from us. We're taking care of our own first. And so you can fucking get in line. And it's like, all right, well, that's not ideal.
Did that happen? I didn't feel like their production went down necessarily.
They manufactured a lot of our PPE stuff, if I recall. And there was a huge backlog of it because China was like, well, we're making stuff for us and you guys don't know how to make this anymore because you sent it to us. So
I don't blame them for that one bit. Like, look,
no, I'm not saying that's their problem. It's our problem. Like, we should be able to step in times of emergency.
We did eventually. It was just a delay. I saw a thing the other day.
Stay-at-home moms on Etsy made our PPE instead.
Yes,
it worked.
Yeah.
Look, none of it worked.
Pieces of cloth.
none of it worked anyway, or did it? I don't even know. They went back and forth.
I wish if COVID happens,
what you want to believe, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I was wearing like
COVID again. I'm gonna invest in like a plague doctor mask and put potpourri in it, old style.
I think
that would be cool.
I saw people wearing those. Like, you can get away with anything. Not. I absolutely did. Yeah.
You saw people wearing plague doctor masks?
I saw people doing it online. I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't go out during COVID. You crazy? I was so afraid of getting sick.
Dude,
you went out to a gym every single night
at 3:30 a.m. bathed in like a purifier. I was clean, Taylor. I was pure.
I don't know.
I'm sure you were the first person in the gym that day. Actually, yes, at 3 a.m. maybe.
It's airborne.
What am I saying?
It's airborne. It's an airborne illness that dies in the air after seconds.
No, because that was at the time where they were like, it can live on surfaces for 2 weeks, and you're like, time to bench.
I promise you, when I was in there, never once did I touch my face. Like it wouldn't happen. Really? The idea of me touching my face is a foreign concept because of acne from a kid. You touch your face, you put bacteria in your face. I don't touch my face at all. So like during that was never happening. My hand, when I would open my water bottle, I would use my shirt to like open the lid on the water bottle if I needed to do something. I promise you, I didn't. Not only did I not get COVID ever, I didn't get a cold for like 2 years during that whole thing. I didn't get a bug, nothing.
You mean despite all the traffic of people coming in and out of your house?
Yeah.
You got anything? I would think you would have caught something, or even from time to time still catch something from like the uncommon but definitely out there surly Uber Eats or DoorDash driver.
Oh, you're making it sound like I wasn't interacting with people every day. Like I was probably like, look, I mean, I would have girls over 2 or 3 times a week, and then I was going to the gym every single night dealing with people. I was constantly around people. I was very careful. I feel like the people who got sick weren't very careful. They just didn't care. So they deserved what they got.
Too true. It's kind of like diabetes.
It's exactly like diabetes. Type 1 and 2. They tell you that type 1. No, they all do it themselves. And
sorry about your father-in-law, but he deserved what he got.
Dude, have you?
He shouldn't have been out there trying to stay.
I know
fit
Graham's dead now, but she's the one who shook the UPS guy's hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's the one who brought that package in from outside so selfishly.
But that didn't do it either. You know, like
wanted her blood pressure medicines.
I don't think
I
don't think the virus, the coronavirus being like alive on surfaces is even a thing.
That at the time they were saying that. And that's because I remember everybody was spooked about that for a while, where it was like, this shit lives on surfaces for 2 weeks. How?
I didn't know the 2 weeks part. I do remember though,
like or something.
Looking at the boxes on my porch, being like, "What am I like? I guess I'll just grab it. I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks. Am I supposed to spray it with alcohol?
I did.
You did.
When my groceries would come in, I would spray everything down. I would spray every bit of it. I would put them away with gloves. I'd wipe every product down. I wasn't
sure what was real and what worked. Right? Like so after 9/11, we engaged in security theater in fucking outrageous ways, and it made me frustrated. You know, they hey, Kyle, Is there a bomb in your bag? No. All right. Well, I feel safer now that I've asked. Right? Like that is theater. That's not actually security. And I was trying not to do a parallel of that for COVID.
Yeah. I definitely didn't do any box sanitizing, or I mean, I wore the mask if I went in somewhere and they're like, you have to wear a mask. But like here in Missouri, like that ended after a year, where like they kind of just stopped asking and people stopped dealing with it. What a weird time that was.
I miss it. I really do. I enjoyed that so much.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
I liked wearing the mask too. I felt like nobody wanted to talk. You could just slide on by. Nobody wanted to jibber jabber.
You liked wearing the mask? Oh,
I liked it a little bit. I liked them wearing it too. Yeah. All the girls are hotter.
It was
like living in an Arab society where it's like, no.
We're hot. Like they did a study on that people in masks looked more attractive than people without masks. Apparently, you tend to fill in the blanks with something better than reality. And I just felt good. Like, I don't know, like I could be alone inside my mask if that was my choice.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I hated it. I hated the mask. Everybody I knew, like in real life, like nobody liked it. It was just like, hey, if you want a Whiskey River barbecue burger today at Red Robin, then you got to fucking wear this mask
on the way to your table.
Then we have to wave this magic disease wand over you, and you wear the mask 9 feet, and only then can you remove it and breathe freely.
That part was crazy.
That was theater.
And we all took part of it, because if you didn't, they'd take you to jail.
There would be there were no Whiskey River barbecue burgers to be had if you didn't play ball.
I don't know about jail, but
I saw it, man. You saw those soccer moms getting locked up at football games. They were sitting in the bleachers by themselves, like a lady by herself cheering a kid on.
Yeah, I did see that.
And they came and arrested her and hauled her away. It happened time and time again.
Yeah, that shit was pretty ridiculous.
I mean, I don't mind that. You put your mask on, lady. What are you doing?
Yeah. Are you 5.5 feet from him? The disease knows.
Well, like I'm there for like that idea on principle of locking someone up who refuses to wear their mask in a public space with the rest of it. I'm there for that, I guess, in principle. But the problem was the theater that you just mentioned, the fact that we could walk to the table without it on, that you'd see those political rallies where nobody would wear them. Like if it was when Black Lives Matter was out burning everything down, and there'd be a crowd of 10,000 of them out there jumping around in the streets doing gang signs, and like, democracy manifest. And it's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
It was at the same time. They were like, hey, you can't buy a delicious order of wings from this local eatery. But if you want to burn down this post office, then just do it with like the right shirt on, and they won't. That was so wild.
You guys are denying the science. The flaming car fixes COVID.
Fuck, I didn't know that. That's why I didn't get it.
All those fumes, COVID can't live in that environment.
That's actually why Rittenhouse smirked those guys. Is he's like 6 feet, stay back. Then they tried to get him sick, and he goes, "Wow, no bicep for you."